everyone, welcome to my channel Coco Canadian. My name is Shruthi. Today me and my family, we are going to LOCOCO'S. LOCOCO'S is actually a family owned store in Ontario. It was started in 1906. It is known for the fresh produce. It only has like produces from Ontario in the store. Right now Nick, we are trying to like buy fresh produces. We are trying to like get stuff like from farmers market and all that to be more sustainable. So today we thought that we'll go to Niagara Falls and get some groceries from there, especially produce, and we thought that we'll do a vlog today. Aryan's in the back. He's actually like playing with his toys. He's pretty chill if he has his toys, and mostly he goes to like sleep like after being in the car for like 5-10 minutes. And that's my husband. I booked him a massage today. We were supposed to go to the farmers market in St. Catharines, but then because he had the massage in the morning and it was too late to go to like farmers market. Maybe maybe next week we'll go to the farmers market. And our goal is just to buy a week worth of grocery, like produce and vegetables, just a week worth. Okay,
Maybe.
so that's LOCOCO'S again.
Your destination is on the right.
I know, but I almost missed it. That's why.
It's actually not a big grocery store. It's like a small one. So the parking is also like not that area is also not that big. So Nick is getting the stroller out. I'm gonna make him do everything right now because I'm filming. So he's gonna get the baby after that. We like to see Ari, so we just turn that thing around. Can you just turn that thing around and then take him? Yeah, I'll talk to Aryan. I'll keep him company. Oh no need, he's sleeping. Aryan's sleeping. Hi guys, I have to do voiceover over these clips because the store had music playing in the background and I would have got like a copyright strike, and I really don't want that. So we got some peppers. Like look at the size of the peppers, right? In India you call them capsicum. The yellow and the orange pepper actually is costly than the green and the red ones, since actually there is no difference between them. It's just the color difference. We're just gonna get the green peppers. Look at my husband helping me. So cute. So we're just gonna go ahead and buy some other stuff. This is the first time I'm doing voiceover, and it's kind of like a little, weird because I'm actually kind of like explaining what we were doing in the store. So now we are gonna go and get some Italian, cured meat. Honestly, Nick is really good at picking these stuff, so I just leave it to him. He's also good at like picking good cheese. So if you can see, he actually got this cheese called Castello's. I think it's Castello. Yeah, Castello cheddar. So this has like onion in them. So it's like onion flavored, and it's like really, yummy. I love them. And let's see what else he got. I actually forgot. Oh my god, I know what this is, but the problem is that I can't pronounce what's called. It's Cacciatore. Nick told me that it's called cacciatore. Nick introduced Italian antipasto stuff to me, and I really love it now. It's like red meat, and I know it's not that good for health, but you know what? It's actually my you know I just think that would be something that I would continue eating because they are so yummy. This is the frozen food section. I really don't buy much from the frozen food section, but Nick buys them because it's part of Canadian cuisine. I see all the household here like uses frozen vegetables and food. So these are pickling dill. People use that while they are like pickling like a zucchini or like cucumbers. We're gonna grab some onions. Onions like 5.99 for 5 pounds. So this is their produce section. We're just gonna grab a few items from here. So look at some broccolis there. On the way you can actually say there's shallots. I'm just gonna grab some garlic. You can actually buy a whole garlic, and also there is like peeled garlic. I'm just gonna buy the whole one because they stay longer. If you buy the peeled one, if you don't use it, like in 2-3 days, it just goes bad really quick. So it's always good to like buy whole garlic because you're not gonna use much in your cooking, right? So I'm just gonna grab 5 or 6 of them. Moving on to the fruit section, I'm just gonna grab a quarter of a watermelon because Aryan loves watermelon, so I like to like give him some during summer. So some fresh watermelon, and I love cherries. Some during summertime in Canada, you get these like really amazing cherries. I used to like have them a lot during my pregnancy. Aryan loves them too. So we're just gonna grab a bag of cherry, and Nick wants to have yellow plums, so he's just gonna get that too. Whenever we go to the grocery store, we make sure that we at least buy like 2 varieties of fruit for the week because that's very important thing in our diet, like having a fruit after a meal. It's very healthy too. So now we're gonna go to the meat section. You can see there is a variety of things that's available in Lococo's. So this is the brisket section. Nick's gonna just grab a bacon and give it to me. I have watched this video multiple times while editing. It's like I know what happens exactly if where. I wish you could have listened to the original audio because that was like much better. So we're just gonna grab some lamb. I really like the Italian way of cooking lamb, and we've been like we bought like lamb from Lococo's like last time. We bought the lamb shoulder. They also have like lamb shanks, and also they have lamb legs. We actually bought lamb shanks, not lamb shoulder. I'm sorry. I made a mistake there. So that's what we bought. Just gonna show you the section where they keep their lamb. I don't know if mutton and lamb is the same, but in India you don't hear people saying lamb a lot, like eating a lamb a lot. It's always like mutton. So this is their fish section. You can see that they have like whole rainbow trouts over there. That's the chicken section. We're not gonna get chicken because we went to Costco and we have like this huge packet of like chicken. So we're not gonna get that from here. I think I wanna grab a salmon, so we're just gonna grab a salmon. Oh, one thing that Nick taught me was when I came to Canada, I used to always say salmon because it's SALMON. Makes sense to say salmon, right? So apparently it's not salmon. People just don't say salmon, it's salmon. The L's like silent. So let's grab salmon. And like I have seen a lot of videos in Kerala where people actually bring salmon from I'm saying salmon from um, Abu Dhabi or like the Middle East where they work, and they actually cook it in their backyard in a barbecue. I think it's like really fascinating that people like want to try something like that's not available locally and brings them in like an international flight and like bringing it like over and cooking. That's like wonderful. It's possible from like I think the Middle East to Kerala because it's only a 4 hour flight, right? So we are gonna get some pepperots. I asked Nick to grab an extra one because we are going for a cottage trip next week, and this is like a good midnight snack, like if you get hungry, you can just have that. So this is like the pork section. The sausages are over here. We're not gonna get that. I'm not a huge pork fan. I like beef, I like mutton, I like fish too, but I'm not a pork fan. Bacon, on the other end, like is a version of pork that I like. So these are all the cuts of beef that's available, and in Lococo's, all the beef is like triple A grade. I actually don't know what triple A grade stands for. It's like a grading for beef. Nick just got some tomato paste. So whenever we make a curry chicken in a hurry, we actually don't cut like tomatoes. We just use the tomato paste. We also actually use them while making pasta. Nick loves, making pastas and adding them in that. So that's why we bought it. We are a huge fan of Caribbean cooking, and jerk chicken is one of our favorites. So they have these jerk chicken mixes there. When I started the video, I said that Lococos only have local products, but I noticed that they do have packaged food from US and other places. So I think it's just the produce and the meat that is from local farmers and butchers. So I'm just gonna grab some fresh mint. Nick loves live and mint drink that I make. I'm just gonna grab those. It is also good for like making a mint chutney. I'm just going to grab these alpha sprout. These are very good for you because it contains a lot of nutrients. Nick is going to grab some lettuce for the Caesar salad, some Italian bread, and we are just gonna completely skip the dessert section because we are not like huge sweet fans, and we're just gonna walk towards the checkout now. They have whole walnuts and hazelnuts here. Today we are not gonna buy it, so there's a little bit of wait for checkout, so we're just gonna wait in the line. Nick just spotted some pasta, so we're gonna just get a penne and a shell one because those are really amazing because it actually holds the sauces inside. The other ones I'm not a huge fan of. They don't have bags, they only have like plastic bags, and to be more sustainable, we always carry like our own bags to the grocery store. I'm surprised that they still have like plastic bags because almost all grocery stores in Canada has like stopped using plastic bags. So Aryan just woke up while we were billing. He is like confused. He doesn't know where he is. So baby, I'm just gonna sit with him in the back. Okay? Maybe he'll need a feed, and after you're done with that, I will go keep the grocery cart back, okay? So just put the groceries on top of the stroller, right? So I'm just gonna put the baby in now. One thing I wanted to say about Lococo is like, since it's local and, since it's just Ontario based, you'll get the freshest possible produce from there. So if you guys live in Ontario, try to check the place out. I think they have like 4 stores all over Ontario. That's all for today's vlog. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.